Oh, I must say, you're such a studly dreamboat.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, being good at photocompositing is the number one trait I look for in men.
Oh, stop. I bet you say that to all the Photoshop artists.
No, it's so true. You're my dream man.
Ha ha! Of course I am. Hi. King of Compositing, Master Photo Basher. I go by many names. Jeff is also one of those names. So, if you remember from last episode, where we left off, I was painting in some of this red highlight from the computer. And before I get back into doing that, if you also remember, I'm going to have some older pieces I've done kind of falling out of the folder. So I'm going to do that first. So here I have a bunch of previous images I've done. You might recognize these, you might not. So I'm going to start. Let's take Chung Li first. I'm just going to start dragging these in. Our girl. Let's drag her in. I mean, I could just do that too. That's probably the easier way. I don't know why I was doing it the hard way. That works too. Wonder of Woman. Maybe this one instead. I like this one better. And X23. Just gonna drag them all in, and I might not show them all, but just gonna drag them all in there for now. Catwoman. So let's turn all those off for now. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna group those. Call those, just call them images. I'm gonna call my pen tool. I'm just gonna make a path right around the front of this folder. And just in the back here too. But I'm more concerned about the front. So let's select the inverse of that. Make a mask. Let's turn our images back on. At least one at a time so it doesn't get... So now I can have them kind of like spilling out of the folder. So let's do Chung Li here first. I'm just gonna distort her so she kind of looks like a file just coming out of the folder. And I'm gonna have to like darken her and everything because she's too bright right now, but let's just first get all these in the right position. Catwoman. I'm sure the perspective on these is not perfect, not at all, but it'll be okay for what we're doing. Just gonna label them with their initials. There. That'll make things a lot easier. All right. So now we'll start off with Power Girl here. Forgot what I was doing for a second. Let's do a color overlay of darken because I need to darken that up a lot. And just do a bit of a drop shadow. Very small amount. Something like that. That's probably good. And maybe the tiniest amount of a bevel. Maybe. Just a little bit bevel. Alright, that works. So now I'm just going to copy that layer style and paste it onto all of them. Yeah, they might need to be adjusted individually, but this will be a good start. Just zoom out. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let me paint in a drop shadow from the top of the folder. So I'm just gonna paint a little shadow right here. And then maybe just in general paint over them to darken them up a little bit. You know what? It's reading less as a folder now because I can't see the bottom. Like that looks like a folder. And that looks less like a folder, so I think I just need to maybe combine, maybe I just need to maneuver it so you can see more of the folder. Maybe she's more like this. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Like I said, some of these perspectives are probably not the greatest, but it'll work for now. Alright, so that looks a little more like their files just kind of falling out of the folder. Alright, so let's what are we gonna do next? You know what? I have this picture of I have my Wacom stylus, but I have this picture of the tablet, so might as well just take this picture and throw it somewhere in the junk pile. Somewhere in our junk pile. You know what, maybe right about there. Because you know what, I have this thing here, then I have the same thing over here, and it's kind of obvious that I just duplicated this. So I want to cover this one up so you don't see like the double of that. I don't like that. So this thing's pretty flat, so I can probably get away with distorting it and not being a big deal. All right. So just darken that up some. And I'm gonna put a bevel on that. But I'm gonna do a red highlight because the red from the computer is hitting it. While I'm doing that, I'll do a soft light layer. And paint in some darks over here. But also get a nice red and just do like a subtle red highlight. And I'm gonna mask it so it's behind this thing up front. What? What does that mean? You see that? What does that mean? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Is it not saving this? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I did a quick Google search, and apparently if you turn off some layers when you get that error, you'll be allowed to save it. I don't know why. Like, if I hit Command S now, I get the error. But if I just, like, turn off some stuff, hit Command S. Okay, bad example. If I turn off some stuff, hit Command S, it's fine. That's not cool. That is not cool at all, Photoshop. What the hell? I've never seen that before. Whatever. As long as I can save it, that's all I'm concerned about. I was just worried that that I was getting some error where I couldn't save my progress, and that would not be good. So we're good. Everything's all good. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna make our tablet a little bit darker. And I think that looks good. So I'm going to continue painting in. I'm going to continue painting in this red because I'm going to need some red glows and highlights on all this little junk here, everywhere. So that might be a little meticulous. So bear with me. Although for the magic of editing, you won't see every bit of the process. Lucky you. So first thing I want to do, I want to add some. I want to see if I can add a bit of a glow on all these keys. So I'm going to go to iMac, and I'm going to turn that off and just. Nope. Just select all the keys like that, I guess. Maybe feather it a bit. 0.4 or something. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that in front. And I'm going to turn off the fill. And let me put a bevel on that, see how that looks. Okay, that's too much, but if I just do 1, that works. Just a little bit of a red highlight on all the keys. I mean, when you zoom out, you're probably not even going to see it, but whatever. Okay, so let me start painting red highlights on all the junk. So, first piece of junk will be this thing here. I'm just gonna call that red. Oh, not like that. And let's turn that down. I'm just gonna paint in some red. Next piece of junk. What is this? I think that's that's that thing. That's that thing. Okay. Let me give the folder a bit of a red glow or highlight. All right. And I think the rest of that junk is on, yeah, it's on the bottom. So let's go back to our mound group and make another new layer. Put on soft light, call it red. And just gonna start painting in some more red highlights. I'm not gonna be super meticulous or super exact with these, just kind of rough. They're just small details you're not gonna see a whole lot of anyway. Here too, some red highlights. This guy, some red. Yeah. I'm doing it very roughly now. Red, 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 red. You get red, and you get red. Get a little red of this guy and that guy. Maybe everything here just gets covered in red. Yeah, I don't know if you remember from the very first video, but I said I didn't like the shoe the guy was wearing, but you don't even see it, so that was not an issue. And again, this screen would not be giving off this much red, but we're just exaggerating for artistic purposes. All right, zoom out. Always like to zoom out just to soak in the big picture. Oh. That's annoying. I don't know what that is. Now you'll save. I've never seen that before. Like, this file is not all that big, so I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway. So next, let's add some big piles. I'm gonna add some stacks of computer monitors in the back here. So I'm gonna have a big stack here and a big stack here, kind of fade it off into the background. So let's do that next. Find the right image. Where is that? Here it is. So, got a bunch of dumpy old computer monitors here. And I'm gonna clip this out. It shouldn't be too hard to clip out. It's all just a bunch of straight angles. Okay. I think that's, yeah. So let's select that. And make a new group. We'll call it Comp Pile 1. I'll paste those in. I just want kind of a precarious pile of computer monitors right about here. Gonna have to fill the bottom in with some more, but not a problem. Yeah, so yeah, I think right about there. And I'm probably gonna go in and add screens to all these monitors, or at least some of them. Maybe not all of them. And I'm gonna fill that in, so got another picture. That's just a ton of monitors. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, just gonna take that right there. Paste that in. Oh. Just fill in that hole. I'll just move it so I can see it better. Just do a little burning on that image, just so there's some difference where the layers are. Okay. All right. Let's keep it there for now. Okay, so that's our first that's our first stack of monitors. So I want to kind of do the same or something similar over here. So for that, I'm gonna, oh my god, go back to this confusing mess of monitors. Like maybe right here. I'm not sure. Or right here. You know what? I think I'll just take this group right here. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make a very rough, nope. Gonna make a very rough kind of, let me try that again. Gonna make a very rough guideline about where I'm gonna clip out. Because when I'm zoomed in and clipping this out, I'm gonna lose track of where I am very easily. So this will just help me to remember where I want to clip out. I mean, I'm not gonna need all of that, obviously, but I'm gonna clip it out. So let's turn that opacity down, and that will work as our guide to clip this out. All right, so just continue that path. We'll delete our guideline. We don't need that anymore. So we'll just copy that. I'll make another group. Call it comp pile 2. How do I want this to? I might have to tilt this guy like this. And this pile has a lot less monitors facing out like this, so I'm gonna have to add some in. Also, I like how the monitors over here, like they're all kind of like janky and like just precariously on there in like a, they're like standing there on like an unrealistic position. I think that's kind of cool. Add some character to it. So I'm probably gonna do the same thing over here. So let's darken them up a little bit. And I'm just gonna duplicate these effects. All right, let's just keep it like that for now. So I'm gonna add some more computer monitors to this pile because, like I said, I like this kind of like janky, precarious look. So let's do the same over there. Let's see if I can make this easy so I don't have to make a path. around this. It's on white, so I should just be able to magic wand it. And I'm just going to zoom in to get all these little annoying spots behind the chords, or in between the chords. So let's paste that in there. Oh, stop it. What? There we go. I don't know what I was doing. It's getting too late. Well, first let's paste that layer style over it. And let's take these effects and duplicate them, flip it to it. I think let's put that behind this pile. All right. So I'm just gonna make a new layer and call it like a mist. And just take a big brush and I'm gonna paint in some mist. I'll probably actually add in some photos of smoke and mist too, but for now I'm just gonna roughly paint in some. And also, I'm gonna darken up some of these piles more, so go into our pile number 1 over here. And maybe do like multiply. And just start darkening the bottom up here. The whole thing probably too, but mainly the bottom. So let's go to this pile, do the same thing. Nope, not that. Multiply. Just gonna just paint over these guys. And let's darken up this other pile back here. Multiply. Oh. Painting with white on multiply. That's gonna do all of nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna end it right there. A little early this time, but it's getting late where I am, so thanks for watching, and take care.